So let's say we have an object that's moving along the x-axis in the positive direction, and a non-constant net force is acting on that object, and that force points along the x-axis in the same direction as the motion of the object. Now, the magnitude of the net force increases linearly from force equals 0 at x equals 0 meters to force equals 600 at x equals 10 meters. Now, it remains constant at 600 newtons from x equals 10 to x equals 20 meters, and then decreases linearly to a value of 0 newtons when it gets to the final position at x equals 30 meters. So, knowing this information, we want to calculate the net work done by our non-constant force. So let's begin by plotting our curve, force versus our displacement. So we have the y-axis acting as the force and the x-axis acting as our displacement. So let's label our positions. We have the 0 position, the 10 meter mark, the 20 meter mark, and the 30 meter mark. And we've marked down our 600 newtons, our force of 600 newtons. Now, we are told that when we go from 0 to 10, our force increases linearly. So that means we connect the points 0, 0, and 10, 600. Then our force remains constant from 10 to 20. That means we connect the 2 points 10, 600 and 20, 600. And finally, our force decreases linearly from this point to this point. So we connect the points 20, 600 and 30, 0. So now, in order to find our net work, we simply find the area under our curve. So we break down the area into 3 figures. We have 2 triangles and a rectangle. So to find the net work, we simply find the area of 1 plus area of 2 plus area of 3. So A1 plus A2 plus A3. So notice that these two are triangles, and the formula of a triangle is simply 1/2 base times height. Now the area of our rectangle is base times height. So in each case our base is 10, and in each case our height is 600. So we have area 1 is the triangle, 1/2 base times height, so 10 times 600. Then our rectangle is simply base times height, so 10 times 600. And finally our triangle is our base times height and half of that, and we get 3,000 joules plus 6,000 joules plus 3,000 joules to give us a total value of 12,000 joules of work.